the wedding singer, the annulment crooner, or the divorce whisperer? Barry in 3, everybody. And a few years ago, they commented that they get to fall in love with each other every 10 years. Oh, I'll bet their significant others are really thrilled about that one. So, you know how the first question goes. There's one correct choice and 2 choices that are clearly made up because our writers get bored in the afternoon. And for this one, the wedding singer. The wedding singer is the correct answer. Yep. Hey, look at that. We got 21,295 players who are 1 for 1, but we're still on the opening credits of our game, our rom-com game. Don't forget it. Here we go. Question number 2. Trainwreck, Bridesmaids, and Knocked Up were all made by which Hollywood producer? Junk Appetite, John Appleseed, or Judd Apatow? Now, you know what I think is an underrated romantic comedy? The Fly. Yeah, starring Jeff Goldblum. He and Gina Davis had some fun, lighthearted chemistry in the first half of that movie. And then I did not see the second half of that movie coming at all, but yeah. All right, so I won't bother to explain why Junk Appetite is the wrong answer. And John Appleseed was a real person, but it wasn't his real name, and he wasn't a producer of rom-coms. So that only leaves Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow, who is the correct answer. And he's got a film set for release in 2020 that has been described as Pete Davidson's version of 8 Mile. Sounds hilarious, I guess. All right, now, after 2 questions, we got 17,845 players who are still hitting their phones with a chance at winning. Now let's see the next one. Question number 3. In the movie Jerry Maguire, how does Renee Zellweger's line, "You had me at," end? Goodbye, hello, or so long? Now, I read that Cuba Gooding Jr. auditioned for this film. Well, when he auditioned for this film, they had him do the locker room scene. So he got completely naked for it. It helped him land the part, so it's something that I think I'm gonna have to remember for my future auditions. Or maybe even for voice auditions. I mean, it couldn't hurt to try, right? All right, now, this line has become so famous, it's almost become a sarcastic cliche between friends and coworkers. Some of you have probably bought coffee for someone you know who looked at you with a smile and said, "You had me at hello, hello," which is the correct answer, everyone. There you go. Although, if you buy me a coffee, I'd tell you that you complete me. Yeah, you complete me.
Hey, JD, I'm so sorry to come in unexpected.
Oh, no, I totally expected you.
Amazing. Let me set up this next scene of "Hey, idiots, you're in love." In this scene, it's where Dante and Jen have both been dumped by the people they think they're in love with. Enjoy. I can't believe we were both dumped. Also, it felt really weird seeing you with that guy, but I don't know how to describe it.
Same here when I saw you with that hot girl.
Let's hang out and do several fun things in different settings that makes it clear that we're the only ones who fail to realize how perfect we are for each other. Okay, wasn't that amazing? I'll be back.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess that was fun somehow. Hey, we've got 16,649 players who are 3 for 3, and that means it's time for question number 4. During the "I'll have what she's having" scene from When Harry Met Sally, what is Meg Ryan eating? Spaghetti, deli sandwich, or Cobb salad? Now, supposedly, Molly Ringwald was up for the part of Sally, but backed out because of scheduling conflicts. She did wind up playing the role in a stage production of the movie in London 15 years later, which is absolutely just as good for, you know, her credits. Yeah, good credit for her. Now, I understand why what Sally was eating might not have caught your eye during this scene, because most of the focus was on her character doing an impression of something I can't elaborate on during a family show. And what she was having was a deli sandwich. Deli sandwich, everybody. That's the correct answer right there. And that woman who asked for the same was director Rob Reiner's mom, Estelle, everybody. Yeah, that's it. So, I think it's a party foul.
Oh, damn!
OMG. A lot of people thought it was spaghetti and Cobb salad. Ooh, hey, share those answers, though, with your friends, your family, the people who are still in the game. Maybe they're in the chat with you. They're on your team. Free lives, anyone. Use those free lives. All right, look at this. We got 9,494 players who are hoping they'll end up like Harry, but instead of meeting Sally, they meet a big pile of money. And that was kind of a stretch. All right, what's next? Ooh, question number 5. Rom-com regular Hugh Grant has never played the love interest of which actress? Sandra Bullock, Julianne Moore, or Meg Ryan? Now, as a part of the charity event Red Nose Day, they made a short film sequel to Hugh's classic rom-com 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I'm not super interested unless it's a part of the Marvel Universe, though. Wait, is it a part of the Marvel Universe? No. Yeah. I figured that was a long shot. All right, so to get this one, all you had to do was see the confetti clue we posted in the official fan group. It said, she shares a name with the giant shark. And that giant shark is the Meg, because the correct answer is Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan, everyone. Yeah. That's right, two Meg Ryan questions in a row, because she's a national treasure and a romantic comedy legend, of course. All right, now look at us. We got 7,375 players who have nailed the first 5 questions without any problems. And I just wanted to let you know that we have a couple of special episodes coming up next week. Monday is repeat day, and we took 10 of our favorite questions from past shows and we're asking them all again. And Monday is repeat day, and we took 10 of our favorite questions from past shows and we're asking them all again. See, I just repeated that because it's on theme. Anyway, next up, it's gonna be lit. Oh yeah, gonna be lit. A question about some literature in movies. Here we go, question number 6. Who wrote the advice book that the Think Like a Man movies are based on? Wendy Williams, Steve Harvey, or Tyler Perry? Now, speaking of Think Like a Man, Lamar Odom just revealed that he dated Taraji P. Henson. And they broke up just a little after that, a little after a while. And hey, I'm gonna just say bad move for Lamar, but great move for Taraji. Nothing against Lamar, by the way. Just, drama seems to follow that dude. All right, now, the title of the book that was made into a film is Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. Wendy Williams is a lady who happens to be taller than a lot of men, but she didn't write it. And the name of the film clearly wasn't Tyler Perry's. Think Like a Man, which he had nothing to do with, which has to mean Steve Harvey. You know, the one and only. With question number 6. In Say Anything, a recently heartbroken Lloyd says, I gave her my heart, she gave me what? A cassette, a pen, or a thank you? Now, Eric Stoltz has a small role in this film as the party host who makes Lloyd Dobler, played by John Cusack, Cusack be the keymaster. Now, Lloyd holds everyone's keys at the party so they don't drink and drive. And Stoltz says to this day, people see him at parties and hand him their keys. So if you run into Eric Stoltz, that's getting old. It's getting real old. All right, now in this classic Cameron Crowe movie or film, Lloyd pours to his high school soulmate, everyone, Diane Court. And how does Diane respond? By giving Lloyd a pen. Pen is the correct answer. There it is. And just a little heads up, if anyone if someone tells you that they have feelings for you and you don't feel the same, it's always good to have a gift handy. That's sound advice. It's always a good idea to have a gift handy. It's like, I love you. Ooh. Jolly Rancher, and then there you go. You just keep on moving. All right, so we got 4,632 players who are perfect through 7, and it's time for me to ask you the next one. Question number 8. What was the name of Jason Segel's vampire puppet musical in Forgetting Sarah Marshall? A Taste for Love, Fangs for the Memory, or Life's Hard, Death Sucks? Now, the vampire puppet musical in the movie was actually something Jason Segel wrote years earlier, everyone, when he was hoping to jumpstart his career. And the takeaway from that is if you have a friend who's resorted to puppetry, please find them some help, please. Now, the powerhouse ballad for this rock opera was called Dracula's Lament. Segel played it for his friend Judd Apatow, who told him to never, ever play it for anyone else. And that might be why we can't buy Broadway tickets for A Taste for Love. A Taste for Love, which is the correct answer, everybody. There we go. Uh-oh, we're down to 3,439 players who are so close to winning, you can probably taste it. Although I'm not sure what winning tastes like. Ooh, if you can describe it, maybe let me know in the chat, all right? And now, it's time for Happy Hour. Okay, we're going to ask you about an establishment that serves alcohol in a rom-com. Good luck with question number 9. In 10 Things I Hate About You, what was the bar called where Letters to Cleo performed Come On? Mother's, Club Skunk, or Barfly? Now, 10 Things I Hate About You was a modern take on Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew. The High School Musical trilogy was loosely based on Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls. And before you say, what are you talking about, JD? Hey, remember, I said loosely, okay? Now, let's make one thing clear before we get to the answer. The characters in this film were in high school, so the fictional bar has some explaining to do. And if you find yourself in that fictional universe and want to ask them about it, you'd want to go Club Skunk. Club Skunk, which is the correct answer, everybody. Yes. And with that, we are down to 2,969 players who are 9 for 9 and still have a perfect game intact, I see. Oh, hey.
Thanks, JD. Here we go. It's the climactic scene of Hey Idiots, You're in Love.
Oh.
Roll it. How did you find me in the special place I like to go to by myself and reflect on life?
Because you always mention it. You've even taken me here 5 or 6 times.
Oh yeah, by the way, thanks for helping me with the personal hang-ups that have kept me from being successful at my ambiguous job at the advertising company. Want to get married?
Do I?
Wow, yeah, it looks like you're off to a great start, Newberry. Yeah.
Start? That's the finished product.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. The finished film is a great start.
Thanks.
No problem. Okay, so, is everyone ready? Here we go. For $10,000, it's time for your final question. Here it is, final question. Which of these rom-coms was the highest grossing? Sleepless in Seattle, Crazy Rich Asians, or Hitch? Now, I know there's $10,000 at stake, but I like to think that somewhere 2 people are playing confetti at the same coffee house, and they've played a perfect game, but their eyes locked after I ask this final question, and they can't look away. They just can't. But if that's the case, oh, sorry, you two, time's up. You probably lost the game, that is, but maybe you found love. Okay, so let's end the drama of this rom-com. Hitch did very well at the box office, taking in over $368 million worldwide. And I know people think of it as a Will Smith movie, but I give Kevin James most of the credit. Just gonna say that. Now, Sleepless in Seattle is a timeless Hanks and Ryan classic. But time isn't always money because Sleepless grossed a little under $228 million. Well then, what about Crazy Rich Asians? Well, that just clocked in at $238 million worldwide, which means Hitch, everyone. Hitch is the correct answer. Did you get everything right? If you did, then you're getting Hitch to a piece of $10,000. Woo! All right, so how many winners did we have tonight? Hey, we have